Hello everyone, welcome to AKS main Shikshana-FREE initiative. This is Santosh Koka. Today we will discuss one question regarding governance. That is question for 20th July 2024. Explain the principles of e-governance and assess its impact on public service delivery in India. So before writing the answer, we need to follow our simple and smart strategy. That is first question reading. Right, in this step we need to identify what are the important keywords and question tags, and also how many important parts are there. Right, here how many parts of the question? Here two parts. First, explain the principles and then impact on public service delivery. Right, so what is the topic here? Here the topic is e-governance, very important. Next, how many keywords are there? First one is explain and also second one is assess. Right, explain means we need to explain or we need to brief something about. Right, we need to give some information regarding e-governance. Right, already it has mentioned here like principles of e-governance. We need to write each and every point with explanation. Right, and also second question tag assess. Assess means we need to give some justification, or we need to give some points with examples or recent facts or different data. Right, that is the case regarding assess. Right, and also how many keywords are there? Important keywords here. Impact is the major important keyword, and also public service delivery is also one important keyword. Right, so we need to complete this question reading in 1 minute. And also next step is brainstorming. Here in the brainstorming step, we need to recall all the information related to particular topic. What is the topic? E-governance. Whatever we have, this is subject related to governance, right? We have already related aspects like we have some acts. For example, we have IT Act, right? We can include RTI, right? Related to our principles of e-governance, and also some schemes related to e-governance, right? We can include some recent examples or recent schemes or recent government apps or some portals, etc. Right? We need to recall within 1 minute in the brainstorming step. Right? Third step is presenting the answer. Here we need to write our answer. Entire answer we need to complete within some time. But we can, if you manage these question reading and brainstorming in 2 minutes, we can complete it by 6 minutes. Right, total time is 8 minutes, our average time to complete our short answer. Right, let's start our discussion, or let's start our approach. Here, coming to introduction, to write a decent introduction, we need to start with a current affairs intro, then we need to add our static part. Right, here recent events related to e-governance in India, we need to write recent events related to e-governance. Recently, what was happened regarding what are the events or initiatives by government regarding these e-governance. Right, recently we have common services centers are there, right, CSCs, and also we have government e-marketplace. Right, very important. All those enhancing transparency and accessibility in public service delivery. Right, we can start with it. Other than that, we can include recent Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2023. That is also very important. It underscores the government's commitment to secure and efficient digital governance, also very important. These type of current affairs or recent events need to be included in the first introduction. Right, next we can come to our question tag explain. Here they did not ask what is e-governance or something. Right, they have asked explain. Explain question tag means we need to give some information, brief information. Right, here we can start with, after introduction we can include definition of e-governance. Right, simple definition. It refers to the use of information and communication technology, that is ICT, to deliver government services, improve administrative efficiency, etc. We can start with it. We can conclude, we can complete this definition within one line. Right, so and also we need to present, or we need to write some principles here. What are the principles of e-governance? We can include like a including like a flowchart, We can draw a flowchart including these type of principles of e-governance. But here, explain the principles. They have given explain the principles of e-governance given in the question. Right? We need to understand the each and every keyword asked in the question. Right? We need to focus on that. Right? They did not ask write the what are the principles, but here explain the principles. Then we need to write each and every particular principle, and at least we need to give some information, right? One to two lines, right? Transparency. First one is transparency. We can write it as transparency, right? Transparency is the first most important principle of e-governance. Here we can include with example RTA, right to information portal is there, right? So other than that, we have our efficiency, right? Efficiency is one important, other important principles, efficiency. For this, we can include one important recent examples like e-procurement system in especially some states. For example, Andhra Pradesh has streamlined the procurement process, reducing costs and time delays in government tenders, right, etc. Right? We can give these type of examples. Then third one is accessibility. Accessibility is one important step or a principle of e-governance. For example, we have Umang app, right? What is Umang? Unified mobile application for new age governance app. That is also very important here. Provides access to over 1200 central and state government services here. Very, very important. Other than that, we have fourth one, that is participation. People participation or citizen participation. Very, very important principle of our e-governance. Encouraging citizen engagement and feedback in governance processes. For example, we have My Government platform to encourage citizen engagement in governance, right? My Government. Other than that, last one we have security. Security also one important principle, protecting sensitive data and ensuring privacy. For example, we are using blockchain technology in some states also, right? For example, in the Andhra Pradesh land record system, they are using blockchain technology that ensures the security and integrity of land ownership records. That is the main important here. So all these are principles. We need to give at least one line information and also one example. Right. Next, coming to our body part. In the body part, we need to explain or we need to assess impact. That is the most important keyword here. Impact means not only positive or negative. We need to give both. Right. That is the case here. We need to follow this type of identification of important keywords and question tags. Right. Improved service delivery is one important positive factor here. For example, already we have seen Umang app, right? Here, Umang app on Aadhaar enabled services are there. We have on Aadhaar enabled services have simplified access to various government schemes and services here, right? We can include these type of examples. Next, transparency and accountability, cost increasing, right? Here, e-governance initiatives like public finance management system and also direct benefit scheme transfer schemes have reduced corruption by ensuring direct transfer of benefits to beneficiaries, especially, right? Very, very important. All these type of examples need to be included one by one, right? Next, cost and time efficiency also. But what is the other benefit? Cost and time efficiency here. The digitalization of land records through our Digital India Land Records Modernization Program, that is DILRMP. Digital India Land Records Modernization Program has minimized paperwork and expedited processes, right? Very, very important. This final one is inclusivity. Initiatives like our CSCs, and we have seen Pradhan Mantri Gramin Digital Saksharta Abhiyan, right? Very, very important, right? All these are very important or decent examples need to be included here. Other than that, all these are positive impacts. We need to write negative impacts also here. Digital divide one is one of important negative impacts. Despite efforts, a significant portion of the rural, here we have rich, poor, digital bridge here, divide, or urban, rural digital divide is there, right? We need to provide all these information related to problems or challenges or negative points, right? Despite efforts, a significant portion of rural population still lacks access to this digital infrastructure and literacy. That is the case here. Next, cyber security concerns. Here, increasing dependence on digital platforms has raised concerns about data breaches or cyber threats, also very important in the present days, right? Next, implementation challenges also there. Inadequate training of government personnel and resistance to change hinder effective implementation, also very important here, right? Next, interoperability issues, very important here. Lack of coordination between different government or e-governance platforms can lead to inefficiency. Very important. So other than this, we need to give some solutions to our particular challenges, right? That is needed measures. Here we need to give some measures. Enhancing digital literacy is one important measure here. So expanding programs like Pradhan Mantri Gramin Digital Sakshatra Abhiyan, that is PMG Disha, we can call it as very shortly, to ensure wider reach and effectiveness, very important scheme. So strengthening cyber security, also very important. Implementing robust data protection laws and cyber security measures to safeguard sensitive information is very important here, right? Other than that, improving infrastructure, very important, or very usually used keyword, right? Regularly used key important point in the needed measures are implementation or infrastructure. Lack of infrastructure in challenges part also, right? Investing in digital infrastructure, particularly in rural areas, is very important. Next, capacity building is very important needed measures. Training government officials and staff to effectively use and manage these type of e-governance tools are very important, right? Other than this, finally, we need to conclude with a one to one and a half line futuristic line, right? That is futuristic note, very important here. So we need to connect the conclusion part with futuristic line. Here, if we follow above measures are by addressing current challenges and focusing on inclusive and secure digital solutions, India can achieve a truly transformative public service delivery system. That is important here. That usually empowers all citizens and enhances overall governance, right? So other than that, we can include here upcoming 5G rolling. Already 5G is rolling out, right? And further advancements in AI, artificial intelligence, and blockchain technology, right? Very important. These are hold immense potential to elevate our e-governance to new heights. We can include these type of new initiatives or new upcoming technologies, right? So we can connect with it. Next, this is the perfect structure to this answer question. So now let's check our today's answer written by Shikshna Reddy. So as per UN Desha e-governance development index, India ranked 103 out of 193 nations which project status of e-governance in India. Very relevant current affairs introduction. Very good. So these type of introductions need to be written in the first part, right? That is good. Next, providing services by making use of ICT is called e-governance. Simply, he has written definition, right? Other than that, he has included some flowchart including all the principles of e-governance here: transparency, accessibility, reliability, etc. Right? Again, here he has explained different types of principles and impacts included in this only, right? Because here principles are relatively connecting with positive impacts also, right? He has both included both principles and impacts here. E-governance improves transparency in administration. For example, corruption, right? Downing corruption, reducing corruption, right? Next, RTI online filing examples are there. Unlike Convention, time-consuming process of procedure. E-governance improves our accessibility to speedy manner. That is also, for example, Dizzy, Atra initiatives are there, Me Seva, etc. in AP and Telangana. Avoids middleman, improves reliability, and also e-norm services are there, e-tax filing, etc. E-governance promotes economy by reducing unnecessary administrative charges. For example, UPS services in banking sector, Umang App services and other linked PDS, etc. Promotes green initiative, also DigiLocker and DigiYatra avoids paper work, right? Decreases bureaucratic red tapeism, also issue of certificates through Me Seva is also one important example. He has written almost 6 important principles and impacts included, right? Very good. Issues for e-governance to succeed: basic electronic goods accessibility, that is mobiles or computers, etc. is need. Issues are also included in the flowchart. Good. Digital literacy is poor and rural India has only 24%, that is digital divide also included here. So next, increase in cyber crimes also, right? Regarding some NCRB data also included here. Very good. These type of facts or data or relevant examples are needed in the assess type of question tag. Very good. Next, measures digital literacy through National Digital Literacy schemes also included, as we explained in the explanation part. Fact check unit decreases cyber crimes, and also electronic development fund imports and less costs also very important here. Next, making use of IT revolution and technology enhances e-governance, that promotes Digital India and Viksit Bharat initiatives. Very good. So already we have Digital India platform, that is 2015 scheme, and also Viksit Bharat agenda. We have 2047 agenda, that is target. We can connect with it in the conclusion part. Very good. So out of this, here we can include we can identify some mistakes here or missed points here. So out of all good current affairs introduction, and also he has given one definition, flowchart included. This is, we can say it is a value addition. Very good. So off mark we can give these type of diagrams or presentation purpose. Diagrams or tables or graphs or something, right? So principles and impact also included here with different type of recent applications or services or etc. Right? Other than that, issues also included, measures also included. For example, we can include recently in the particular measures or some issues measures, we can include digital production, personal protection bill also 2023. That is very important here. So other than that, RTA also already included. Other than that, we have some different schemes like Umang App also included, PDS, for example, AP, these type of public delivery schemes also there. Very important. We can include those type of examples also. Other than that, everything okay with this answer. Nothing more errors or missed points are there. So out of all, we can give, for this answer we can give 6 out of 10 marks. Very good. So write every day. You need to improve yourself with writing answer. Keep writing every day, right? Next, main section question for 22nd July 2024, that is day 23. As Sunday will be taking as a holiday, so we will upload, or we will go for 22nd July 2024, that is Monday. So evaluate the impact of the production linked incentive scheme on India's manufacturing sector. Discuss its potential in achieving the target of a 5 trillion economy. Very important question. This is subject related to economy, right? Very important. So production linked incentive scheme, recently seen in the news number of times in the Hindu or something, some newspapers. Very important. Write your answers and upload in the assignment section of AKS app, that is given in the video description. Please check all the details. Thank you very much. All the very best.